Ferrari. Ferrari. Justin A. Snyder. Going up Flugplatz. Oh, there's a little jump there. It's got it going on like Becky does. Track temp is 24 degrees Celsius. Got 2 hours and 30 minutes left to go. Ooh. Keep the car underneath you. Faster traffic approaching. Feel free to let them by anytime. Keep it going. Justin A. Snyder. Looking good, brother. Oh, what? We were put into a France server. It sucks. Most of the people here are closer to France. It's alright. Remember, you're gonna pit in this lap. Because he's sick and tired of it. I gotta go over to SRG after this. Jason's having some technical issues with a couple of his computers there.
Car on, clear.
He's got the weird Windows problems. So I'm gonna see if I can bring over a USB drive with Windows on it and see if we can do any fixes. Did I schedule anything else today? I don't remember. Remember, you're coming in this lap. Pit stop is set up. Your driver is ready. Go ahead and stay on the right hand side on exit. Stay right of the wall. Red switch, red switch, red switch, red switch. In case you're wondering what that means pit limiter. It's a red switch.
Pit boxing.
Well, at least it is in real life.
5.
What happened to the fucking building?
3,
the building's like non-existent.
1. Right here.
It's just not rendered. Get the fuck out of the car! I yanked him. Yank him out of the car.
Alright, so...
I can hear you a little better now that you're out of the car.
Go, go, go!
I switched my phone. So what I'm gonna do is I've got a network cable. I'm gonna hardwire in really quick.
Oh, okay. Did you switch to your phone?
I switched my phone. Yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to keep audio on my headset.
Yep.
So,
okay, you're gonna switch to the network cable.
I'm gonna switch to
Do
network
some
cable.
troubleshooting. All right.
There's been some like latency and packet loss flashing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the French server.
I don't know. But doing the hardwired cable is a good idea. See if it fixes it.
I mean, I'm hardwiring into a mesh point though, so we'll see if it does fucking anything. It might just be a mesh point issue. So I'm gonna pop out of my racing for like 2 seconds.
Yep. I'll be here.
Make sure that's good to go. Honestly, like I probably have maybe 15 legit off tracks. I got literally bent over, raped, and pillaged on the first lap.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Looks like it's pretty gnarly out there.
I will be back in 2 seconds.
All right.
2 seconds. I'll be like 2 minutes.
All right. Just going for a Saturday cruise or Sunday cruise, whatever you want to call it. At the Nurburgring, Nordschleife. those tires up to temp.
Got wheel damage.
Well, that's great.
We've got damage on the back end.
I think the back left tire is damaged now. Whoops.
Alright, I plugged in the Ethernet. I'm going to pop out of iRacing really quick to see
You can rejoin.
differences. Well, actually, it looks like it's okay.
Alright, just come, pop out and come back.
Yep, I might tweak a couple more settings that I read about regarding Discord.
Discord. Come in and do some repairs on the car real quick.
Yeah, I probably had to twice.
No, I just smacked the wall.
I did that twice.
Did you qualify like in first or something?
No. I didn't even,
Pitboxing.
I couldn't even stay on track for that.
Our pit box is all the way at the
5,
front, that's why.
3,
Oh, yeah, I don't
2,
know why. It's probably,
1.
yeah, I have no idea.
Right here.
Maybe it's because you're too cool. Optional repairs, a minute 20. Alright, that's fine.
Hi, how are you?
Good thing the engine turned off by itself. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm tripping. Oh, me down.
That doesn't make sense.
It does now. So, Mr. Justin Snyder, how was your stint?
I mean, it was okay outside the first
Couple
lap
laps.
there.
Yeah.
It was a little bit rough, yeah.
All clear. Punch it.
Yeah, it was a little bit rough, but I mean, I've never really been super good at
Tin tops.
tin tops, yeah. So just getting back into the swing of things, to be honest with you.
It's all good. That's what we're here for.
Weird connection off. IP assignment range. Yeah, it's fine.
So, where did you connect the Ethernet cable from into the computer?
Yeah, it's Ethernet. But what I'm saying is the
Computer to the access point or the mesh?
that's the thing. Like my actual access point is across the entire house, so I've got a mesh network.
Did you connect the wire to the mesh network, or did you connect it to the original router?
It can't reach to the original router. I don't have 200 feet of fucking cable.
Okay.
But we'll see. Like, but once again, it's not a network issue.
No, but it could be a mesh issue.
Well,
Aaron,
we're trying to stay alive.
Are you guys doing a nerds race?
Yeah, at the moment.
What fun are you guys doing?
Nurburgring.
We're I posted a live stream in the what is it called? Promo Advert Alley.
Is it on your page?
To my YouTube channel, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And I don't know if it's me, but I can barely hear you.
I can hear him just fine.
Okay. Maybe my engine's just too loud.
Is that any better?
Yeah, you
My
sound
thing was
fine now.
far away from my mouth. Oh, you're the person that popped up on my feed.
This setup's a little shit.
Sorry.
Setup's not that good. No, that's not your fault.
Assuming
it's just,
I remembered. I mean, I put it on for quali. It's assuming I remembered to put it on for the race. We might not have the.
Did you have to pit early for
original
fuel?
No, because I crashed twice, I didn't have to pay for fuel once.
Oh, okay. On the
Silver
first
lining.
lap.
Right?
Is this, it's 240 minutes in Nurburgring.
Yeah, we're halfway through. 2 hours, 13 minutes remain. Do you want to drive anymore, Justin?
Yeah, just, I mean, I've been driving since 8:30 a.m. So my foot is fucking tired.
Okay.
Right? Like I've been
Yeah,
driving.
no, I
on the
get it.
Nurburgring
I was
for
just
3
asking,
hours.
just in case. You never know. Maybe you're a little masochist, like I am.
Nope. Just my feet hurt. That's literally it. Let's see. No, don't do that.
This car is oversteering now. It's pretty bad. Get used to it.
Alright, I just wanted to check in and see if you guys are actually going to go do an official.
Right on. You're welcome to hang out here.
A lot of you
It's up to you.
guys. Alright, I'll be honest.
Later, brother.
It is me at Ba.
Ooh. Sounds fun.
I was P1 yesterday. I was doing the GR Cup there, and some dude like totally blasted through that last turn. It was like super sharp right kink.
The bus stop or the chicane at the end?
Yeah, at the very end, like right before, like
final turn,
right
yeah.
before yeah, right before you pit. So there's like that hard right. You totally overcooked it. Went off into the run out.
Oh God.
And then rejoined and just smashed right into the side of me.
Oh man. Sorry that happened.
I was like, come on, dude.
There's a runoff that the drivers that go on that side are supposed to take, but whatever.
Yeah, or like wait till it's clear, you know? Like, yeah, you're gonna probably lose a few spots, but it's like you don't have to smash into somebody because you just don't want to like lose, you know.
You can
And of
report
course,
that
like,
for
I did report it. I actually did it. I reported under intentional.
intentional wrecking. It's alright.
Yeah.
They figure it out once they take a look at the replay.
Yeah, I mean, to me, there's like a difference between an unsafe rejoin that to me is just like stupidity, but that was like, you know,
Intentional.
I mean, it felt pretty intentional, and like I never had an issue with the guy, you know. He was in like 4th place. You guys watched the F1 race last night?
I haven't finished it yet.
Okay.
I did.
Still-
it was
still
it was
watching
okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'm not going to ruin anything for you, Alex, but it was
Appreciate it.
snoozer.
We got some air on that one. What the fuck?
It was okay at best.
yeah.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Too much room.
Boy, I am really starting to like that Kimi Antonelli kid.
Wasn't he he beat the shit out of Hamilton on hards when Lewis is on medium?
Hey, no more.
Yeah, I don't want to give you any
Sorry.
Womp womp.
But yeah, it was sweet, kind of like at the end when he was like, I don't know, it wasn't Toto, it was Pano. It was like, give it all you got, give me or whatever, and he's like, I'm doing everything I can or whatever, and he's like, good lad, good lad.
Good lad, good lad. That's too funny.
Like that Isaac Najar kid during qualifying.
Yep.
He was having those problems with seat or whatever.
Yep.
Still qualified P7. I was like, oh dude, That dude's, I think, going to be a little force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, the Racing Bulls car looks pretty good this year.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what Liam Lawson does if he can turn it around or whatever. I'm starting to feel he might be like the next like Nick DeVries.
Yep. He's a filler.
Yeah, I was kind of all in on him at first. I think once Carlos Sainz gets that car figured out,
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a lot faster.
yeah, Alex Albon's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Scored points again yesterday.
I think he just really likes the way it's set up.
Yeah. Although he was pissing and moaning the whole time about like the shifting or something. Are you guys in a F1 fantasy league at all?
Yep. Got Yuki on there now. But like,
Oh, you picked him up?
yeah, but his fucking
Price shot
change.
through the roof. Yeah, his price shot through the roof.
Yeah, but at the same time, I had him before that.
Yeah, but you have to rebuy him back.
Yeah, exactly. You have to sell him at a loss,
Car on, clear. Car on, clear.
and then buy him back at a profit. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I just lose money? Exactly. It's like my fucking stock portfolio. Jeez.
Oh god.
I do not want to talk
Nightmare.
about money markets on a Sunday morning.
You don't want to talk about the new Black Monday that's coming?
I really do not. It's gonna be
Alright.
awful.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awful.
You're like, don't remind me. My accountant says we're
Yeah.
fucked.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And it's self-inflicted too. I don't get it. Like why?
You drastically underestimate how retarded the majority of the U.S. population is.
Exactly.
I'm starting to figure it out.
All right, I'm gonna try to. I've made some stupid settings. I'm gonna try to log back into iRacing and try to use Discord on my PC. Like, it's
Okay.
not a network thing, because if it was a network thing, actually, you know what? I think what it is, it might be a network thing. And iRacing and Discord are trying to fight for bandwidth for some reason, which
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
I'm hardwired in. I made some other updates. I'll talk to you guys in a second.
Okay.
I actually got a like a latency warning yesterday.
Yeah, I've gotten one recently too. They're interesting.
The crew chief guy comes over and says, like, I forget exactly how he worded it. But I
Hey,
was
we
like,
got
"Oh,
some
God."
packet loss. It looks like if it's gonna be shit for a little longer, we're gonna have to kick you. Some shit like
Yeah,
that.
I could like hear the official. Well, I had crew chief going. Crew chief didn't say anything about it, but the official one did. Like the iRacing one did.
Right.
He was like, if you get one more of those, you'll get a warning, and the next time they might take action or something
Yeah,
like
they might kick you off the track. Oh, come on, Dick. Guy just parks it on the apex for me.
All right, how do I
Okay.
sound so far?
Good, but you need to open up iRacing, I believe.
Yes, I do. That's the next step. Okay.
Drift out that corner.
I'm gonna be really upset if I'm still kind of fucked, but I mean, I don't know what to do after that point.
You buy a new computer.
My man.
Yeah. Hello.
I don't honestly like. I don't know what it could be. I really don't.
That's my solution to you at that point.
I just bought this computer.
I understand, but have you tried using the old computer?
That will be my next.
That's a good go-to.
That'll be my next test.
Yeah.
That'll be it'll be a test, right? Like I'll run iRacing in Discord on that. If I get the same problem, then okay, it's a no thing.
Slow the car down, God.
Is that a single class race you guys are doing? Is it all just GT3?
There's GT4s spread out in this one. There's not many, but they're there.
Yeah, there's some BMW.
Four GT4s?
The M2, I think, or the.
No, those aren't in here.
I thought they were.
Yes, but our split doesn't have any of those drivers at the moment.
Oh.
How do you guys feel about that car?
I hate it.
I haven't driven it yet. I can't wait to. I can't wait to try it. Actually.
Yeah, I don't love it. I like the Miata way more.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's definitely a preference. I don't know. I'm a.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
All right, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
All right. Well, let's see how long this lasts.
Right. This setup is extremely wild. It's too loose on the back.
Oh no, I did get the it is the VRS setup.
No, you're fine with that. I think the VRS setup is shit though.
Oh.
Yeah. It's only this Nurburgring one though.
So you're telling me my microphone is still okay?
Yeah, it still sounds fine. I hear you yelling, but yeah, it still sounds fine.
Alright, I'll turn on transparency mode so I can hear my voice.
Let me hear your voice, good sir. I mean, I can hear your voice. What is transparency mode? The fuck?
Okay. Yeah, that's better. It's much better.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Interesting. And you can still hear me okay, right?
Yep.
I'll be fucking damned. Alright. One more additional
Cable.
that I'm going to make.
Well, was
Wow,
it
this is really
immediate?
This is really good news, folks.
Was it immediate last time when we had the problem?
I think as soon as I got into iRacing, the issue started to rear its ugly face. So I think this is pretty good news. The first thing I did is I lowered the bit rate of the audio. It's from 24 to 16. I enabled overclocking on my CPU, and I
He's overclocked.
I guess I'm getting pushed towards the Lenovo Legion fucking bloatware for PUP, as they call it, potentially unwanted program.
Pup. Yep.
Surround sound, I do not want. Chat. Okay. Phone. It's fine. Not off. Okay. Good. You guys can still hear me.
Yes, I can.
So pretty dope.
You're welcome to listen to yourself on the live stream as well.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Yep.
Pretty delayed, yeah.
It's a delay. Yeah.
Well, I haven't heard the and I don't think you have either, but I was incredibly robotic
Yeah.
the past 2 weeks. But Aaron, it as soon as you start to hear me kind of
Go
go robotic,
out.
yeah, then I'm gonna rage quit. But okay, okay, this feels good.
You still sound relatively human.
Yep.
That's great news. Back in.
Justin A. Snyder connected.
I'm not doing a great job as your spotter, but I think this.
Oh yeah.
This,
By the way, I don't need a spotter.
I mean, this problem was a slight priority. You kind of have to
you're
communicate
good.
to be a spotter, right?
Yeah. You're all right. My plan on driving is always just drive first, spot second. I've got my overlays
yeah.
kind of situated to where I don't need anybody else for spotting.
Yeah, I like my pit wall on my iPad. It's been doing me.
That's what the Stream Deck is for.
I really hope this fixed the audio issue. That's been bugging me all week.
It was
Can't
just
really
changing the
enjoy
cable, right?
Well, I mean, I guess I should have made one change one by one, but it's a pain in the ass to load iRacing and test.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one of the changes I made fixed it.
I would try either disconnecting the cable or disabling a feature to see if if the issue remains. I think if you disconnect the cables, the problem's gonna come back.
I mean, it's still going strong.
It is. It do be strong.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Did I qualify first? That's funny, man. That's really fucking
I don't know.
funny.
.4 laps of fuel. 5.6 on this. An hour and 55 times 8. 56.
Okay. I want to make one more change. Just popping out of here.
Okay.
And then I'll be good to go. I'm really happy right now.
Woohoo!
Really, really, really happy.
Woohoo!
Wahoo! Wahoo! That's a pretty good Mario.
Feedback left for you.
Pretty good Mario. Okay, that's good. That's good. So hopefully I'm still okay from an audio standpoint as I disabled something that I think might have made it better, but this is test
Got
number
the course.
one.
You've got to slow down and give up that time.
I hear you okay.
Yep, so far so good, but we'll see here in a second. You can still hear me okay?
Yep. A little loud. That's only because you're yelling.
Or did I mess something up?
No, you sound the same. It's just now you got the engine roar in your ear.
Yeah, I know what that problem is. It's really fucking loud. Okay. All right, my man, this is the moment of truth.
Woohoo!
After this, I have absolutely no idea what the problem could be, but I'm pretty confident this might be good. So I'm also doing some rig bolt tightening from when it got a little bit loose in the move.
It's not a bad idea.
Yep. Okay. This looks good.
I've got to set up my new rig soon. I just gotta wait for the slip angle thing to get here.
I run it like a Fanatec Pro, whatever. And I had that like loose collar bolt issue a couple months ago.
Sure.
And man, it makes the thing completely like useless. I was like,
Right?
how did this thing go bad after a couple months? And it was like,
Right?
I get online and they're like, check the collar bolt. Yeah, that's all it was.
Maybe don't make settings and changes mid-drive.
Oh no, what happened?
I was just doing some setting changes during the straight, and then it turned.
Oh, okay.
It's not a big deal. But, yeah, I screwed the pooch. 5 minutes of hangout time. So, what's new with you guys?
Well, I think we identified the issue. So, hardwired in, and then I set the bit rate from 24 to 16 on the headset. So,
For the headset?
yeah. So I was outputting 24-bit. So
In Discord
to
or?
deliver that. Well, the Steel series goes up to 24-bit sound quality.
And that's like a
So
Windows setting.
No, it is a Windows setting actually. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
I don't think that was your issue then. That changed the bit
Well, I
rate.
mean, if I still sound okay, then
You do sound
whatever
okay.
Whatever the fuck I did.
It was the cable.
Seems. You think?
It was the cable. Those are the only
Good.
two things that you didn't that were done, right?
Yeah, because the mesh network was fucking expensive, so I didn't want
Yeah.
that to be the problem.
But it could be the wireless card to the mesh network, which it seems like that's what it is.
Yeah, I think so too. Just need to go to the right a little bit more.
Well, the good news is we get fuel and tires.
Oh, this is so exciting that my mic is fixed. Yes! Fuck yes.
Woohoo!
Oh, I needed a win. What time is the Suzuka F4 Sunday afternoon party?
I think they started at. I think the F1's race starts at 11, and then I think it's around 12:30. The F4 race comes on.
For those guys. So yeah, Alex, my new role. You ready for this?
Yep.
VP of Strategy and Innovation Technologies at Scott's Miracle Grow.
Hell yeah.
Like I work for a fertilizer company, but it's
Hell yeah. Fertilize them eggs.
It allows me to be 100% remote.
Ooh.
My parents are 2 miles up the road.
That's what's up.
My old friends are here. In 4 days,
And your new friends are remote.
Months. Yeah, well, I know that too. But in 3 days, I'll hit my 6 months of sobriety milestone, which is also fantastic.
Nice.
So yeah, things are going well. New job, new house, new car. My life is back on track here, boys.
What kind of card you get?
I went with the 2025 BMW X5 X50E, so it's the hybrid.
Cool.
And it only has one leak in it so far.
And it's been it's not. I have not been happy with it. Day 2, the stealing started to leak on my lap, which I wasn't too happy about. I was like, guys, this is not a cheap car.
Just that's impressive to have that problem.
Another thing, so I'm in Florida, and so as the BMW charges, it's got to cool down the battery. So it's got a separate fan, albeit a powerful one, to help cool down the battery. Now, the house I'm in, I've got to pay an electrician to put in the L2 charging.
Yeah.
But because I don't drive very often, I didn't really see the need for it because it takes like 12 hours to charge it. I bought it a month ago and I've yet to fill up my tank and I've got like 100 miles left. So it takes 12 hours and I get 50 miles on it. So I go to the grocery store, I go up the street, right? Like I don't use gas, but there's no reason for me to want an L2. But I digress. So the point is, when I use L1, so just like the outlet that the BMW came with,
yeah,
it's so fucking hot in Florida in the garage that I'm losing charge as it's charging because the fan
is just cooling so much. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
the outlet
crazy.
doesn't give enough to like offset what the fan is doing.
Exactly. So I've got a dehumidifier and 2 fans in the garage now to help circulate some air, and it's fine, but like there's just like these things, and there's another issue with the steering column that they say every X5 has, and it's a characteristic when it kind of to me doesn't really feel like a characteristic. But it's gorgeous. I still love it. Just with these new cars, it's destined to have a couple quirks to it. But BMW's been good. They've been super on it and helpful. That is what it is.
Oh my god. I can't fucking win.
What are you playing?
I'm doing Ferrari at Spa.
Oh no.
And some guy, dude, almost the exact same thing that happened yesterday. Some guy fucking crashed. He was in the overrun at the bus stop. And I was coming through. He just ran right into the side of me and totally fucked my car up.
Yeah.
Same spot.
Oh,
huh?
my
That sounds like
God.
fun.
I'm just going to fucking quit. This is stupid. I'm going to be dead last with 7 fucking incident points.
And but the good news is if you forfeit now, you can register for the next race starting in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not. I got to go in and feed my kids.
No. Screw the kids. I'm just kidding.
I am. Dude, my 11-year-old's like, oh, he mowed the lawn yesterday. I was like,
Can we have some food? Please, may I have a scrap?
God, I kind of want to fucking report this asshole.
You're gonna just have to make the replay and remember to do it later.
I'm definitely reporting one clown show from lap 1. So he hit my back and put me sideways, and once he put me sideways, so like we're in T-bone formation, he continues to drive into my car and push my car while it's horizontal, like 200-300 feet. I've got to see that replay. It's actually kind of comical.
Yeah!
How much? What is the hotkey for getting rid of the? Is it spacebar?
To get rid of what?
So like I've got
The replay?
before you go into the car, you've
Yep.
got the header and footer.
Ah, yes, it is spacebar.
It is space. Let me try that. It is spacebar. Cool. And then I can never use start spotting with you because it
I use
activates
the
my butt kickers.
Oh, and I also really appreciate if you didn't click start spotting. Because
What does that do?
it gets rid of my spotter.
Oh.
So that
No, yeah,
means
that's not
you have to say on your left, on your right, clear.
Fuck that. No. Fuck
Yeah.
that. No.
If you don't want the responsibility, don't click the fucking button.
Absolutely not.
What am I looking for? Jason said I need to accept the invite.
I saw that as well. I don't know how to do that. I don't see the invite.
I'm part of the group already. Okay. So if you go into iRacing under leagues.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna do it on my phone.
On your phone?
Oh, actually, I'll go to my Mac. Hold on.
Mac is perfect.
And then yeah, let me know how many laps you want to put in. Like I don't mind
Right now?
finishing off.
I'll finish the race. It's fine. I completely killed the car. I got like
I mean, I did too.
5 minutes of repairs right now. But this setup is terrible. I fucking hate it.
So this one is the one that you sent me
Yeah, the VRS setups.
direct. But didn't you say there was something quirky about this one?
Yeah,
And,
the rear end is too loose.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
What the
Okay,
fuck is
iRacing.
Alright guys, I'm gonna get going. You guys, good luck on your...
Enjoy your
remainder of
breakfast.
your race.
We're gonna
Thank
need
you,
it.
thank
Thanks,
you.
Aaron.
Alright, see you guys.
He's gonna make pancakes.
All right, so my leagues, I see Sim Racers Group Thursday, Tuesday Rookie, Wednesday Expert, Wednesday Intermediate.
Are any of them blue?
No.
On the top, click on the filter and switch it to all leagues.
It is all leagues. Let me do a...
Go to the list view as well.
I'm in the list view.
One of them should be highlighted blue if you got an invite.
Well, maybe I didn't get an invite.
Maybe you didn't get an invite.
I'm going to send that to Mr. Kocher.
So yeah, if you want to click on the filter up on the top and make sure it's selected all leagues.
I just texted you with a screenshot.
And then the tags, make sure are unchecked. Yeah, you're missing that. 100%.
I thought so. I thought so. All right, so I was thinking about getting myself a present for my milestone. And I need somebody to talk me out of the SimCube Pro 2.
That's this with the wheelbase?
Yeah.
You got like a Fanatec one right now. Ooh.
I do.
It's a
I could probably
17.
sell that for like $500.
I'm not gonna talk you out of it. That sounds like a good deal, or like a good thing to get.
Well, I mean, if you want a, if you want to buy the Phonetic DD1, I think it is.
Nah, I don't want that piece of junk.
Oh, motherfucker.
I don't like Fanatec stuff. I've dealt with Fanatec software at Jason's, and I'm like, this is terrible.
That's
The
why
experience is bad.
I don't tick around with it either. I use Fanalab. I use Maurice's profiles. Like,
Right. I've never touched that stuff.
Oh yeah, Jason sent all the invites to the wrong Justin Snyder and iRacing. There's 2 Justin Snyders.
I see. Sitting in the pits. Boop boop boop. Gotta prepare the car. Boop boop boop.
How much more time do you have?
About 2 minutes.
Jesus.
Yeah, this car's
I think
completely fucked.
I think altogether I had 7 minutes of repairs during my stints. 2 separate occasions of 3 minutes, and they were optionals. But it's my first endurance race, and I didn't want a wonky car.
It's alright, this car's a piece of shit right now. This is a shit box. Wow, 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 wow. You know what I could do is look for my USB drive for Windows. So I'm going to be heading over to SRG today.
Yeah, you told me that.
So I will tell Jason and probably do it myself.
Oh, he already fixed it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I sent him the screenshot. I was like, "Good morning. Did you send this to the wrong Justin Snyder?" And he said, "Yes, I did." So problem
Sounds about right.
solved.
Question mark? Oh, which one's this? Windows, Windows. Okay. Okay, so we got Windows ready to go. Hiron's boot CD ready to go. Memtest 86 ready to go. All the programs. Okay, turn the car
So hold
on.
on. So you're saying my Alienware is pretty much for scrap parts? I couldn't even sell that.
Okay.
Your Alienware?
Yeah.
When did I say that?
Oh, I thought you said if you were to get it, you'd scrap it for parts.
Oh, the motherboard is proprietary, and so is like the power supply and all the other shit.
Oh,
So like
interesting.
the hardware that's really important on that machine is the CPU, which should be
Yes, sir.
removable,
Yep.
hopefully, and the graphics card and the RAM, and those are the parts that I would take out of the computer
Oh, okay.
to sell. The rest of it, nobody wants to buy an Alienware directly from a person. And then
Well, let me test that theory. If like I'll start at like 350. If I don't get any
350.
fighters, then you pay for shipping and I'll send it your way.
oh
Unless I find another use case for it.
yeah, you never know, maybe.
I mean, it was a $3,000 PC when I bought it. I mean, it's not chump.
Yeah, no, it's not. You'll get a buyer for 350.
I mean, that's pretty much how much you could sell the GPU for, right?
What GPU is it? 2080.
12 gig 3080.
Bro, that card's probably worth $600.
What?
Yeah. It might be
No.
less. It might be less now, like 450 maybe. But that card's still a beast.
I mean, I was running my triples on that 6 months ago and I had no issues.
I don't know, maybe a backup computer, or do you have a use for it?
Not really, unless I want to use it as a media server.
Which is a really shit way to go about having a graphics card.
Using that, I know, I know.
Just
If
turn
I
it
were to
into
do
a
media
mining
server,
rig.
yeah, I'd buy a Mac Mini for that.
Hey, speaking of which, those new Mac Minis are impressive as fuck.
No, right?
Oh my god, like I think it's the M4 chip, and the
Yeah, they're
size.
disgusting.
It's like, what the hell?
It's disgusting.
Just like, disgustingly like awesome. Holy shit!
And for the price point, you're getting some pretty serious performance. Its GPU is pretty baller as well, but it's still, I mean, it's a Mac, right? So, what gaming are you gonna do? And the silicones don't support boot camp anymore, so you've got to run Parallels.
Yeah, I wouldn't run Windows on it. I'd probably like run Linux.
You could do that.
But
You could do that.
the Mac OS is still extremely good. Like I would just use it as a computer or desktop. You could bring with you anywhere, and it's like the size of your fucking hand.
Yeah. All correct. All correct.
It's insane. I don't know.
What was I doing? How much time is left? Oh, hour and a half?
Hour and 25, yeah. And I figured out what the problem was with its with the audio from what's his name? God damn it. Adrian Austin? No, what's his fucking name? God damn it, I forgot.
Your mic is really, really quiet.
My apologies. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's
Is
still
this a
kind
little
of faint.
better? Faint? I don't know.
It very much likely could be an issue on my end as well.
Maybe the engine's too loud?
No, I turned that shit down.
My microphone quality. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just turn up my engine sound. Duh. Make me talk louder. Ah! Fucking hate that curve.
Oh, I'm so happy that my mic got fixed, but let's
Me
see.
too.
Let's see. Wait until I get in the car. Until we close the ticket on that one.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So yeah, let me drive like way towards the end. Like, give me like 20 minutes at the end. See?
setup completely blows. I'm gonna lose safety rating today.
Yep, I will too. See how hot the garage is now that this thing's done charging. Not bad. Not bad.
So it's an electric? It's an EV?
So it's they call it FPHLEM, phlegm. That rings a bell.
Wait, what?
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me get the acronym correct. Hold on one second.
Lem.
Yeah, no, I'm dead serious.
Oh,
GWX 5PH. Oh, PHEV,
PHEV.
which stands for.
Pretty hairy electric vehicle.
What does PHEV stand for? Plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. So
it's hybrid.
once again, I get
It goes off
110,
gas.
110 miles to the gallon.
Oh my god, no way.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
Because
I
I
get
only
30.
use gas when I put it in sport mode. Everywhere else, I mean, it's hybrid. I mean, it's electric. Yeah, I think it's an issue with my headset. Like, the gain is... I turned off pretty much every single Discord setting, but I'm gonna slowly re-enable and see what happens to what. Put this again. It's cool. Settings. Test.
Sound good to me. What the fuck?
Hey, can you still hear me okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, and you're coming in loud and clear. What
Loud
did
and
I
clear.
do?
What did you change?
fuck
Hello,
did I
hello. Loud and clear. Microphone check. 1, 2. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Here we go. Up the hill.
What did I do?
We're in 5th gear. Going fast. Going to catch this guy in front. Hello, hello.
Change anything? Or did I?
Or did you?
Or did I? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that. Okay, let me log back in iRacing to make sure I didn't fuck up my. I'm scared every little change I make. I think I'm gonna go back to Robot World.
Every little change I make, I'm gonna go back to Robot World. That's awesome.
It's like an 80s pop song.
Everywhere I change. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Did I distract you?
No. Maybe. That was my own, fault.
You're a 4.4 2300 with 10 tops? Jesus.
Yeah.
You've been putting in some laps.
Yes, sir,
bro.
I have.
Mother of God.
I sent you a message on LinkedIn saying I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh God, I haven't checked that forever.
Yeah, you're good. I was looking at it the other day. I was like, hey, Justin.
Well, no, like
sent that message.
I mean, I changed my phone number and didn't reach out to anybody. So
I know.
I mean, yeah, of course everybody thought I was dead.
Well, we're thankful that it wasn't. There was a Snyder that got into an accident on the freeway, I believe. But Snyder was spelled differently. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh.
That's the wrong guy.
Like SCHI.
So, I don't know, something like that.
Okay, yep, I fixed the problem. Nice! This is such great news.
Wait for me, Dimitri! Screwed the pooch on that turn there. Whoops.
Oh, I forgot to accept the invite. Whoops. Whoops. Are you gonna run the F4 stuff?
I'm gonna go there in person, so I don't know.
Oh, right.
Maybe. If I get home quick enough. Might find something else to do though. What track is it?
Suzuka?
Oh, okay.
I would assume, I mean, the race was at Suzuka, that's
Yeah,
normally
that
what
makes sense.
he does. Oh my god, what is with the fucking brightness?
Why is it extremely bright right now?
I thought they fixed that in the update.
They did. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I guess I didn't see it when it was originally pretty awful.
Are you talking about like the reflections in the cockpit?
That as well as just being blinded by the sun.
Yeah, I could probably use a little bit more work, but it looks fine now. Like it's blinding, but it's not that bad.
I mean, you have gained 6 positions since taking over.
To be honest, most of them were just people in the pits.
Sure. And your lap times are 10 seconds faster than mine.
Woohoo!
That's crazy.
Yahoo!
That's bananas.
Bananas. I barely know her.
Dude, I want the new Switch too.
Buy it at GameStop.
Why?
Oh, because I invested in them.
Oh god. You're better off in crypto.
Ooh, speaking of, I need to buy some crypto.
My portfolio is down many thousands of dollars on the crypto side.
Well, right now it's not really like, it's plateauing at the moment in crypto world.
Yeah,
But
Bitcoin is
I think
for the
Bitcoin
most
is the
part-
priority.
Yeah, I mean it's for the most part decoupling itself from
The rest
S&P,
of the
which is
crypto?
good.
You heard about Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy?
Yeah.
GameStop's
Strategy.
going to be doing the same thing. They got $3 billion or like $5 billion to buy Bitcoin. They haven't made a move yet, but they said that the money is to be used for mergers and acquisitions and the possibility of buying Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's great news for me.
Yep. I'm going to be investing in Bitcoin here shortly.
Do it. I mean,
just
right
need
now
a
is the
small
time to
loan of $1 million.
Sure.
Let me go ask
I mean,
my bank real quick.
I think it'll go. I think it'll go back down to like 78, 77.
I think it's
but
going to go back
that's-
down too.
But that's the last time it's going to see 77,
Exactly.
unless
Short term.
we go into a recession because of the orange Cheeto man. What a fucking disaster!
Yeah, fun times ahead.
What a disaster! I wonder how Scots will fare in a recession, because people really don't have disposable income for their lawns, you know what I mean?
Yep. What about Scots is recession proof? That's the key question you need to ask. Are they sitting on cash?
we acquired Hawthorne during COVID, and Hawthorne is a marijuana farmer.
Ooh, okay. Weed's always good during hard times.
Right? And also, I think a lot of states, the dominoes are going to start to fall for legalization. So just like Florida, for example.
Yep.
I mean, as soon as Florida legalizes, it's going to be fantastic. But I can't smoke anymore, but that is what it is.
I mean, I don't
But yeah,
smoke
so
anymore
Hawthorne-
either, but still, it's a good thing.
Hawthorne also has a couple proprietary formulas for pesticides that are a little bit more beneficial for pets.
That's cool.
What else? I don't know.
I think
I mean, nothing.
I think it's more of like I don't know if it's a necessity.
Oh, it's not at
Lawn
all.
care, but it's a priority. Because if you own a home, pests are fucking #1 problem that you have to deal with, right? So I don't know.
I mean,
Lawn care is a little bit of a stretch,
but also think of from a commercial standpoint, more B2B. Farmers use our
right,
stuff for invasive plants,
right.
crop growth. So if you want to increase your throughput from a production standpoint, Scott's can help you there.
And crop production is not going to go away if there's a recession.
That is correct.
Also, like,
Glad I sold. Go ahead.
it's also like companies like Costco. They're kind of recession proof because what are people going to do? Not shop at Costco?
Exactly.
No?
I love Costco. Love Costco.
Yeah, same.
I'm glad I sold I sold a bunch of Apple stock to help for the down payment of my car, and I sold it when it was at 240. Now it's at 180.
Oh wow. Kind of timed it pretty nicely then. That's
I'm
cool.
super excited. I'm very, very, very happy about that. But like, I made it just in time, so I was at Apple long enough for my stocks to vest.
Right.
Which, I mean, it is what it is. It's on my resume. I'll move on with my life. So how many? I see we only have 23 incident points still.
You're dyslexic. It's 32.
That's not bad.
I've hit a car and spun. I've spun myself. I've slammed into the wall twice. I have a good amount of points, but at the same time, to be honest, I really don't care about this race. It's just more of getting out there.
This is me getting the rust off, and welcome.
Exactly.
A very lightweight welcome back to endurance. And tin tops. I haven't driven a tin top in 6 months.
There you go.
I don't like this car. I hate this fucking car. I like the
BMW.
I like the Porsche, and I like the BMW.
Porsche.
Yeah.
Hey, we're passing another person in the pits. Woohoo!
Nice.
Ta-da!
You might lose SR. I might get some.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose SR because I'm on that higher bandwidth type thing. A 4.4.
My tin top SR is 1400.
No, that's your I rating.
Oh yeah. My SR is actually pretty good. Well, it's a B.
It's B what though? Like 1.3?
B 2.35.
Yeah, you're gonna gain SR on this one for sure. Should probably hit the apex there, but whatever.
We're 75% through.
Yahoo!
Hour to go.
So why are you looking to get a Nintendo Switch 2?
I'm obsessed with Zelda. Always have been. And as my eyes get older, I just playing Breath of the Wild at 60 FPS is a dream of mine.
So you're gonna play the old game?
Yeah, I didn't like Tears of the Kingdom as much as Breath of the Wild.
Interesting. I haven't even tried Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild is awesome.
It's my three best favorite games of all time is Breath of the Wild, Skyrim, Elden Ring,
and iRacing.
Ocarina of Time. iRacing pisses me off too much.
It's the masochist game.
But also, it's pissing me off right now because it's when you're good, it's really fun.
Yeah.
When you're shit, you just get punched in the face time after time after time.
Skill-based matchmaking for a reason.
Yeah. But my goal is to get in the Alien League. So I've got to put in the laps and the time.
Whoops.
I mean, my second race back, I beat Kocher. That's gotta count for something.
It does count for something, right?
But I definitely have a ceiling. I would say my ceiling is 2,500. I don't think I would ever get better than that.
For iRating?
Yeah, I would say 2,500 for Formula and like 2K for Tin Top. I don't think I could do any better than that.
I think it just comes down to how much time you put in. If you were to put in the time, I think you could do better than that, but...
Working from home helps.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
Yeah, working from home is amazing, man. I wish I could do it every day. I've been on site like 4 days this week out of 5.
I haven't gotten stir crazy yet.
When did you start the Scott's position?
I mean, I finished up rehab in December, and I started to send my resume out like mid-January.
Yep.
And I got a couple offers, Scott's, Traveler's Insurance, a couple boutiques. So accepted the offer from Scott's like mid-February, and then started early March. Like it's only like my 3rd or 4th week.
Okay.
I mean, it's 50 grand less than what I was making at Apple, but beggars can't be choosers. But also cost of living. I'm in fucking Tampa. I'm probably making more than I was at Apple with the cost of living situation.
No way.
The cardboard box I was in San Jose was like $4,200 a month.
Holy shit.
Think about the commutes, food.
Oh yeah, you don't have a commute anymore, huh?
I don't have a commute. Like I have time to like go grocery
Make
shopping
coffee.
and cook my own food, right?
Yeah. Cook your own food? What?
Dude, my average Uber Eats spend when I was in California was $1,100.
Was that a California issue? Or
No,
was that a James Justin?
That's a me issue, but
Hey.
But I would say the other benefits Apple had kind of obviously put an edge to Scott's. I mean, it's still Scott's as an employee, stock purchase plan, fine. Bonuses are still there, fine. Just the quality of talent, obviously, is a little bit degraded. I don't really fit into their culture very well. That is what it is.
It is what it is.
You getting close enough?
Just giving him a sniff. I just want to know what he had for dinner.
No shit.
I was gonna push him, but then I was rethought about it. I was like, if he crashes, he's gonna blame me.
Of course he's gonna blame you.
Well, it's called a bump draft, man. You're supposed to be able to get bump drafted.
Sure.
Doesn't really matter to me. Whatever. I'm just not trying to add incident points. Woohoo! This fucking setup blows ass.
You were the one who
I know. I should have given you a different setup.
Also, ever since I plugged in or hardwired in, 0 latency identified, 0 packet loss. So
No problem so far. That's good.
yeah. But once again, I haven't driven yet.
Driven the
I don't know
car,
if that,
right?
that puts additional
It does.
emphasis on my.
It does stress the system a little bit more.
Where?
It's up ahead, 5 seconds. Oh, he disappeared. He must have towed back to the pit. It was like right here. Yeah, I saw that and I immediately hit the brake. I was like, fuck this, I'm not getting into an accident.
Right?
We have Nick Debris on the track. Have you seen that new one? The new flag?
What is the it's like vertical stripe, red and yellow?
Red
what
and
does
yellow,
that
yeah.
fucking mean?
That's debris on track.
Really?
Yep.
I was wondering what that was.
He's going crazy.
He's gonna have a slowdown penalty. Go around him.
Woo! That was interesting, brother.
Clear on the right.
What a clown.
Originally he was on the left-hand side, and then he was closing on the left-hand side.
What a clown.
Then he moves right at the last second. Okay.
I am gonna protest the guy from lap 1 who treated me like a little schoolgirl. I didn't appreciate what he did to my body.
It was unconsensual,
Very much so.
non-consensual.
Like I said, stop, and he didn't listen. Are you fighting for position with that guy?
No, no. He's just making a ton of mistakes. Oh, accelerated too early there. Womp womp.
All right, will you be good for
Yeah.
15 minutes-ish? I'm gonna go walk Hunter really quick.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Someone said he's a good boy.
Of course. And then I do want to run 1 or 2 laps just to see if the microphone.
Right. I got
issues
3
can
laps
resolve.
worth of time at the moment. So just come back before then.
I will do my best.
So that's like 30 minutes, maybe 25 minutes.
Oh, plenty. Okay.
Yeah.
See you in
You
a
got
bit.
time. Bye, friend. I want to be ninja. Oh, too much. Fucking car just flipped on me. So dumb. .2 laps of fuel. Dan Clark. Hit the beat, yup.
Hi, how are you?
Good morning, snoring doggy. Snoring Dan. Let's go. How's the race? Quite shit, to be honest. The setup we're using is not the best, and we had many accidents already, some of which were my fault, some of which were not my fault, but we're here just to have fun, so everything's going pretty good. It Dan. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you Dan now. My apologies. But yeah, it's race has been going on. I've had some miscalculations on like where to brake, where to turn, where to whatever, and the setup is not helping when it's that hand is just extremely loose. I've had to pull the brake bias forward just to deal with the rotating of the car on entry. It's making it easier to drive though, so that's good. We're 3 laps down behind the leader, about to be 4.
You got about 2 laps of fuel left.
I got about 2 laps of fuel left.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't get into it.
So it's been a lot more interesting than the F1 race has been. You know, I don't know exactly what the status of the F1 race is because I haven't watched it yet. So no spoilers, please. But I heard it's disinteresting. That's good, I guess. But I'm heading over to SRG in a bit. Jason needs some help with the computers there, so I'm gonna go give him a little bit of tech support. And he's doing the F1 race there, so I'm gonna watch and do the support. Yeah, race has been rough. I think it's primarily an issue with the setup, and I didn't get any practice beforehand.
Yeah!
Probably should have, but I don't really care. I had coffee, it's good enough. It was a race, alright, well, look forward to that. Look forward to the race.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Romance offered delivery, that's sweet. I have a couple items I think I'm waiting on still. The slip angle still. The base shaking slip angle. Coffee's all you ever need? Yes, sir. And Jason is having a problem with like 1 or 2 of the rigs, so I'm gonna see if I can help him out with that before the F1 Sunday Fun Day race starts. Which, if you haven't already, accept the league invite for that, so you can participate in the F4 race at Suzuka. I'm assuming that's where it's gonna be. Which should be about at 12:30, so in 2 hours and 20 minutes roughly.
Why you bullying me?
If your front mount comes in and you're joining. Really? Oh, is your rig in pieces at the moment? Is it disassembled? gonna say? I've done most of the fitting. To me... Oh, shit. Without the wheelbase.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah, yeah.
I put it together Tuesday when it showed up. It took me almost 6 hours to build it. Holy shit. That's quite some time, brother. Quite some time. I'm assuming you're talking about the chassis, right? Took you 6 hours to build the chassis together, or the rig, cockpit, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, that walk was substantially shortened. It is 97 degrees out there.
Holy shit.
Disgusting.
Back in the AC room, huh?
Oh god, yeah. Back in my wind tunnel, yeah.
Well, glad to have you back.
How'd you fare?
I got 1 lap remaining of fuel, and then I'm gonna come in to pit for tires and fuel. And then you can take over.
Okay, I can do that.
It's gonna be about 8 minutes from now. I just passed the line.
Swapping shoes.
Yeah!
Putting on the Crocs, I see.
I actually, I love these. They're, Sparkos.
Oh yeah. Sparko race shoes.
Their gloves are garbage, but the shoes are okay. I mean, it's just a reskinned wrestling shoe. That's all those are.
Dan says from Seattle, it's 55 degrees here instead of 97.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough here.
That damn rear end swung out again.
I mean, the car's been through hell and back.
No, I know, but it's not. The car feels fine.
1 lap of fuel left.
It's the damn setup.
Gotcha.
I try to like get comfortable and confident in the car, and then it's just like, oh hey, guess what? I don't have grip. Okay.
Gotcha.
It's wicked, bro. Slip-on Sparko shoes look nice. The Adidas I use are pretty good as well. Yeah, I mean, pretty much anything that you're comfortable with is the best shoe for you.
Well, I needed something lightweight, but also something that allows me to use the Hussenfeld brake, because you gotta really dig into that motherfucker.
Yeah, you have to really push down on the brake pedal. Who's Stinky build?
I mean, they're okay.
Yeah, I like them. I'm using the SimJack Pro, which is basically the knockoff.
Alright.
I think the problem with most pedals is finding the right elastomers
Correct. I
That's
wish
like the most
Husfeld had
important.
more options. Like they've got hard and soft. The Phonetic V3s had a bunch of options.
Right. I feel like that's an
But I
area
think-
where you just need to get creative. I know a guy that builds, he 3D prints, replacement elastomers and that gives you multiple options, like hard, soft, medium, stiff. He has like a whole shebang on his Etsy. It's called D Nut Stuff. D as in David.
Sure.
NUT, like what happens when you get a little too happy. And then Stuff, STUFF. Good stuff. I would recommend checking them out. I got a trial of gave me some for the SimJack Pros. He was thinking of coming out with some new ones for that platform, and he's like, "Here, I want you to test it. I'll give it to you for free." I was like, "Okay, send it," and tried it out. It works really well. I think I had a different configuration than he had though, so it didn't really work perfect for me. Because he measured it on the equipment he had, and my equipment was off by a little bit, like 1 millimeter
Gotcha.
or 2. It just made it added complexity when there didn't need to be.
Gotcha.
And the reason why there was an issue was because the quality control of SimJack Pros.
Really?
Because they had rods that were 9 millimeters and they had rods that were 10 millimeters in thickness, diameter.
Interesting.
So I had to drill it out on my own. I was drilling, and it just wouldn't drill properly because the stuff he uses is printed to spec, and it's like a rubber. And the softer the rubber, the harder it is to drill.
I would assume that, yeah.
It just gets pretty.
Do you start with a small bit, Alex, and then work up to the bigger bit?
There was already a hole in there, but yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah. I just thinking that could have helped.
But he sells them online on his Etsy page for all the other platforms. And I doubt there's going to be quality control issues at like Husingfeld or
I just wish I could try these things before I make such investments. You
right,
know?
but they're not that expensive. But
Well,
I
I'm
get what
talking
you're
about-
saying.
Like, I would like to go try a SimCube before I spend $2,000 on it. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah, no, I get that.
And testing it, like,
do you have a micro
having
center
it
next to
shipped-
you?
I do not.
Oh.
I do not. But like, just the. Let's say I buy the SimCube, test it out. I've got to take off the DD1, right? Recalibrate, reconfigure, reset up, tinker around with it until I finally. It's just. This hobby is very difficult.
I'm coming in to pit
buy
this lap, so are you ready to drive?
Yep, I'm in my chair.
I got about a minute.
I am
Yeah,
in my
this hobby's
chair.
very expensive too.
Yeah, it can be.
Just ask me.
Yeah, you can start off light though. That's the cool thing. You can start off really light and pay like $500, $600 for a rig, and as long as you have a working gaming computer, you can use that.
And if you stick with the hobby, then it makes sense to upgrade.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no love lost.
Exactly.
Or like me, and you know you like it, and just go all in.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
did.
exactly what we all do. We're like, huh, this
It's
is
like-
kind of sick. I'm involved.
It's like a really shitty golfer buying really expensive golf clubs and expecting them to get better.
Yeah.
This mount is nice.
Did you already get
What
it?
happened?
Yeah, it just showed up.
Nice. The front mount.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I want one now.
3,
Didn't there used to be a building over here?
right here.
It didn't load in for me either. Yes.
That's interesting.
Optional repairs, 14 seconds.
Awesome, take it.
Oh, you're getting in the
Alright.
car, buddy.
Correct, so race.
Okay, punch it.
All the damage is repairable.
All the damage is
now-
repairable. Okay, the
All
car
right,
should
let's
be
hope
on the
that-
ground.
Let's hope that my mic stays
Yep,
good.
gooder.
Oh no, where are my gloves? Oh well, shit.
I mean,
Oh
if you
well.
want, you can grab them. It's not
No,
like
that's
we're
fine.
fighting for position.
I know, right? Alright, I'm gonna try to... So the mic is still okay?
Yep. Good morning,
I think
Kyle.
it was the bit rate. I think it was the bit rate, if we're being honest. I don't think it was the Ethernet.
I think it was the Ethernet. Because you had
Alright,
iRacing
well.
issues, too.
Well, what I'll do is next time we race together, I'll unplug the Ethernet and we'll see what happens.
Oh, God.
Or actually, doesn't it make more sense to change the bit
Bit
rate
rate.
opposed to that?
I'd say the bit rate
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, that's the smarter way to troubleshoot.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm here just putting them out together, staying quiet for you guys.
Right on.
No, it's just don't want to. I don't want to mess you all up.
I mean, there's not a whole lot more that you can mess up at this juncture. I mean, we're just trying to finish alive
Yeah.
without incident points. God damn it. I'm gonna let this guy go.
Using the supplied M8 screws, nuts, and washers. The fuck?
I have 2 laps of fuel left. That doesn't make sense. What happened?
Go to your black box. That's weird. Didn't you guys?
Yeah,
didn't
we
you guys-
literally we just pitted.
And didn't you guys fill?
Yeah, I'm looking. Fuel, auto fuel. Estimated laps? No, I've got 6 gallons remaining. What the fuck?
And you just what?
Oh well.
And you got a fuel light in the cockpit too.
Yeah. There's a weird setting. There was only it was set to add 6 gallons, not 23 for some reason. I don't know whose fault that is. It's okay. I'll swing by. I'll fix it. Actually, I kind of got to do it this lap. It's 1.8. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, you do have to come right back in again because of how long
God damn
Nurburgring
it.
is.
I wonder why it would default to that. That seems like just a weird, quirky number.
Did it like?
Yeah. Unless, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what I think it was? Is I think it assumes, hey, based off there's 17 minutes left in the race, you probably only need that amount. So,
X amount of fuel.
but that seems pretty low, even if that's the case.
How much fuel do you need?
Well, I don't know.
It says you got
I think I've got-
1.7 laps.
Yeah, why is that, my man?
The fuck is that?
I
That's
don't
what we-
know.
That's what we were all just talking about right now.
That's what we're talking about. I just checked my pit box, and it looks like
Yeah, it
it's
says
only adding 6 gallons.
auto fuel is gonna add some fuel. You don't need this much though. Wait, what?
So do I pit here or next lap?
I would say pit here. You don't need to pit now, but
doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does not matter.
The fuck is up with auto fuel? It's not working correctly.
Left side, clear on the left.
I hate people who flash their lights at me like, my brother in Christ. I know.
Oh, you pretty
Insult
much
to
only
injury.
need like 14 liters
Yeah.
or so. But I'm gonna give you a little extra.
Thanks.
And then we're gonna uncheck the tires.
Thank you.
The rear wing is -2 degrees. What?
What's the translation there?
It's better for straights.
So it's good for like 30 seconds out of the 8 minutes?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not gonna make any changes to it. So yeah, come in this lap.
Well, this was a good, you know,
Good scenario.
refresh crash course to tin tops for me.
There you go.
I don't. Once you get the feel of it, it's really it's fun. I just hate this car. I'm sure if I go get a car I like, I'll have a little bit more.
I think it's
fun.
a setup, to be honest.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, the building's back.
Yeah. It's not on my screen though.
It makes you wonder what the purpose of, like, you can see all the
10,
big semi trucks. Like, what's the
5,
purpose of building that asset if no
3,
one is ever going to
2,
see it?
I don't know.
right here.
I think it's a licensing agreement with the track, probably actually.
Really?
Well, if the track has those things there, and if they're licensing it to iRacing, wouldn't you think they'd want the full?
Alright, you got big old tank now.
But
Relapse
like literally, the only way that you can see it is if the building disappears and that glitch happens. Like, what else would be the purpose of them in the... You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but...